Hi everybody, I'm Lindsay Menson, co-founder of Kin, and I'm here at the Kin Movement Studio in the Turks and Caicos Islands. We are going to take some time to spotlight crow pose today, and I have some props with me to help us get into this pose if it's new to you or if you're just learning. 2 blocks and a bolster or a pillow, if you have that at home, are really going to help you to shed the fear and get into this pose. All right, so I'll see you on the mat. So I've created a little perch here with these blocks to help to lift our feet a little higher so that it's a little bit easier to get the knees to the upper arm as we have the hands a little lower than our feet. And I also have the bolster here to connect to the crown of the head. Now we're not going to be putting any weight on our head, but it's just there to kind of alleviate any fear of falling forward and hitting your head. So let's come onto our blocks, bend the knees. So we're just coming onto the blocks on the toe mounds. Feet are about hip distance apart, knees wide, and then hands down onto the ground. Your hands are going to be about shoulder width apart, and we want to spread the fingers nice and wide and really press into the whole hand. From here, we can lift our hips and we want to tap the knee as high up on that arm as you can get them. And then bring the weight forward. So we're shifting the weight from the toes to the hands. So let's just play with that, shifting our weight from the feet and into the hands. Now start to press the floor away, bend the elbows. We want to try to keep our elbows stacking on those wrists if we can. And we can use our bolster a little bit. So go ahead and bring the crown of head down. Now I'm not putting any weight there. And then you can play with lifting one foot, lifting the other foot. Good. And if it gets to be a lot, we can come out of it at any time. Good. Now we're going to try it without our bolster. Hands are shoulder width apart. Knees to the upper arm. And this time I want you to open up your throat. So we're lifting the chin, almost looking forward. And that's going to help to alleviate that fear as well. We'll bring one foot up and then the other. Good. And come back. Give yourself a moment, give yourself a breath. We can shake out the arms. Now I'm going to try and get my hips a little higher, and we'll see if we can lift both feet. Planting through the hands. Knees tap the upper arm. Shift a little more forward. Let's lift through the hips, lift through the chin. Maybe both feet lift. Can we get the toes together? And then slowly lower down. Awesome. Maybe we're ready to try without our blocks. So let's clear our mat. We'll come back into a squat position, feet about hip distance apart, knees wide. Let's give the shoulders a bit of a shake, the wrists. And we'll come back into it. Hands shoulder width apart, fingers wide. Okay, same as before. We're going to lift our hips and then let the knees tap the upper arm. And as they do that, we can bend the elbows and shift the weight into the hands. Now use your fingers, use your thumbs. Let's open up the throat, look forward, and lift through the legs, lift through the feet. See if we can tap the big toes together, nice and strong. And then slowly with control, lower back down. All right, so I'll let you guys play with that. Have fun with your props. It really, really does help to alleviate that fear of falling forward. So do let us know how it works out for you. Have fun and take care.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying what we're sharing, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel below. And if you want to follow us along on this journey, you can find us at kin.co or on Instagram at kinsight.